Oh. Why the hell did it not update the title? Hey Martin. Right, give me 2 seconds because the title didn't update even though I saved it. Oh, apparently my authentication is timed out, so that's good. Right, 2 minutes, dude. 2 minutes. Because apparently YouTube signed me out or something. I don't know why that happened. Right, let me try again. Then I'll heal you through the dungeon. I'm not sure why I did that. I'm a little bit confused. Hey, Deli. Oh, okay, it did update. That was weird. I don't know what happened. So it said it hadn't updated and then it had, which is strange. I don't know why that happened. Right, the reason I said do it this way, Martin, is because it will make it easier for me trying to explain the No, you won't, because we're gonna run a trainee exercise before we do the dungeon, Martin. But first of all, I need to explain something. The same way as I did for Deli, because that way you'll get it. Hey Predator, thank you for the like, dude. But yeah, if I explain it, then you'll understand it more. Yeah, the main thing you want to do when you're being a tank, Martin, is you want to keep enmity. If you don't keep enmity or aggro, you won't be able to keep the enemies off of us. The whole thing about surviving a dungeon is you take all the hits and we heal you, and we don't die. So you have to hold aggro. As a gladiator, if you're a marauder, you would do this by using defiance and then comboing. As a gladiator, what you're going to want to do is... Let me grab the thing. I need the move list because I still haven't memorized the move list. Then I will explain it again. What you want to do is make sure that you always have Iron Will switched on, which is the yellow move that you unlocked at level 10. And you want to make sure that you're constantly shield throwing, and if one of the enemies walks away, you use Provoke. Provoke will drag them back towards you. Shield Lob will attack all of them. But yeah, make sure Iron Will is on because it will make it easier for you to hold the aggro. Because the way it works is every time we heal or the DPS attacks Martin, they will end up pulling the aggro because they're trying to kill the enemy. You as the tank have to basically hug the aggro. Oh, and also Martin, which one is your fast blade attached to? I'm assuming it's the X button. So what you want to do also is combo fast blade then right blade one after the other. Oh, and use total eclipse as well. Use total eclipse. That will help. And thank you for that, Predator, by the way, dude. I didn't realize it was free to play on Steam now. That's cool. Besides, Martin, I'm healing, so you won't die. We may die if I overheal, but that's different. Then that's my fault. If we die while I'm overhealing, then that's my own fault. And don't worry, because I did the same when I was healing Deli, so... And Deli watched me do it, and then went, "I think that was my fault, but it wasn't. It wasn't her fault. It's just that I wasn't watching what I was doing when I did it." Right. First of all, join the party, and then go and repair your armor before we start, Martin. That's the most important thing. Go repair your armor before we start, because it's because you never want to start a dungeon without having repaired. If you go, believe me, I did the first primal. I did the first primal with the without repairing my armor the first time, and my friend was like, "Why are you not doing any damage?" And then she was like, "You've forgotten to repair your armor, haven't you?" Yeah, Deli. Yeah, that was exactly what I was going for it, Deli. I'm just gonna leave you there to die for 5 seconds. You think I'm some type of monster, I swear. Right, also, where are you in the world, Martin? Where are you in the world? Because I've got one thing to show you. You are in Western Lancia. Okie dokie. Yeah, we need a decent DPS that doesn't pull. If we get a DPS, no, I meant in the in-game map. That's what I meant, Martin. Right, wait a second, Martin. Wait where you are, and then I'll because I need to show you something before you start. Before we start the thing. Stay where you are because I'm going to. The general rule for tanking is, Martin, stay where you are. Stop running off. God damn it. You're trying to make me follow him all around the houses. Before you do, come here. I need to show you something before we go try to do this dungeon. You can always try next time if you want to, Deli. You can always try next time. Right, Martin. Before we do this, one thing you need to learn. Whether you're playing Marauder or Gladiator, what you want to do is, you know how you've got shield lob? Imagine this back wall is the wall to the dungeon. What you want to do is, as a tank, this is the best way to do it. Make sure Iron Will is on at the start. Then, because you've got shield lob, you want to do it something like this. For me, it's a little bit different. So I'm going to use Tomahawk. Then, make sure your back is against the wall, and the enemies are facing me like that. Well, you like that. That way, the DPS can do damage from behind. Therefore, they kill the enemy quicker. You always want to make sure that the enemy is facing you like that. And literally, if you've got an AoE you need to dodge, which is the bright orange things, they either come in cones, circles, or rectangles. Literally move from side to side. You don't need to run miles away. You just need to make sure you're outside the AoE. But literally, you just make sure that you're facing the enemy, that you've got your back against the wall, and just drag the enemies towards you. The DPS and the healer will do the rest of the work for you. So go on, try it on this dust bat before we try the dungeon. This one here. Yeah, but only if there's one enemy. Only if there's one enemy. And why is my game lagging today? Because I haven't changed the settings. Oh, hang on. Yes, I did change the settings. There we go. There we go. Right. Then just use, yep. There we go. Keep it up. I'm not attacking it because it's time. I need you to kind of learn. It wouldn't help because I don't attack very often as a conjurer. I just heal, so. There we go. You didn't do too badly. Your movement was actually quite your movement was quite clean, honestly. Right. No, you once you start it at the battle, it should stay turned on. Just don't turn it back off accidentally, Martin. You shouldn't have to keep activating it. As long as it's on, you don't ever turn it off. The only time you would turn it off is if you're in a dungeon later on where the aggro is causing it to draw it towards the whole team, in which case you only turn it off temporarily. But that'll be later on. When we get to those dungeons, I will tell you. Because I'm going to be going, oh shit, this is the one where I died 12 times. You have anxiety? You'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. You've got me healing you. Oh, did you repair your armor? Did you repair your armor before we go? Okay. Right, time to go, because the number of time is such as now, so we might as well just get this done. And I'll tell the party that you're new, so then we'll go at your pace. The main thing is that the tank, we always go at the tank's pace. Or the healers. If you get a DPS that is basically trying to rush you through the thing, I will allow the DPS to die. Not because I'm a dick, but because they need to learn that we run at the tank's pace. Right, go on then, Martin. You've got a lead. You've got a lead, Marty. And I've got to heal you, so... Oh. There we go. Just, yep, well done. You got it, Marty. You got it. You got the balance. You even corrected the movement to drag the bat off me. Well done, dude. You did great. GG. But yeah, we're going to get a DPS that pulls, which means you're going to have a little bit of a harder time. And I've got to save their ass because they're too lazy to bother waiting. I assume it's going to go the same way as the other one, Dilly. You'll get that occasionally, Martin. You'll get a DPS that literally will just try and run it as though they're tanking. That's nothing. That's just a note for the dungeon, honestly, dude. Don't watch your health, dude, because I've got that, and that's my job. But just concentrate on the enemy, honestly. Even if it goes slightly low, I've probably got you, because I'm counting the times, so... There we go, you got this, dude. You managed to follow everything that I told you. I mean, the DPS is rushing, but you're doing great because you've actually managed... You've managed to keep up with the DPS, which is quite amazing. There's a lot of people that would get really pissed off. You've done quite well. It's just practice, Deli, honestly. It's just practice. And like I said, if you watch Martin's movement while he does them, you'll be able to learn what I meant about the movement things. You'll get it. And like I said, you'll both make great tanks. But you can't learn how to tank straight off the bat. It doesn't work. It takes practice. You gotta remember, I've probably run this as Marauder a good 300-400 times. And I'm still not good at it, because sometimes I will end up screwing up. Oh, Martin, by the way, the shell things don't move. They're static. I forgot to tell you that, actually, Del. But that was because I thought it would have been quite obvious after you did. Oh. That was because I got confused because I was trying to work out where that fire one was coming from. Oh. GG. Good job, Martin. Considering the DPS is sprinting off like a madman. The idea that they haven't died is pretty much quite crazy. The other two are brand new ones as well, so why the hell they're even running off, I do not know. They ain't even synced, that's why I know they're new ones. Unless they're Smurf accounts, but even so. Oh shit. Sorry Marty, I dragged too many of them. Well, it wasn't that, I had to try and heal all of you because of the DPS walking off. Which messed it up slightly more for me. Hey, 69-69! We've got magic MP numbers. Yeah, that's because to auto target lock for certain abilities wouldn't work. That's why, Deli. Good job, Martin. Good job. You've got this. It's nice to see that the team is just as nice as the one we got the other day, Telly. Like literally running it without a shit in the world. Like literally. Like I like if they'd been a really bad team, I just would not have like even bothered trying it. GG, dude. GG. I've got one tip for both of you after we've done this. It's nothing bad though, Martin. It's just a thing. It's just a warning for the future one. I don't even think he's losing aggro type thing. If anything, I'm pulling too much aggro. Right, Martin, for this one, come stand here, because the enemy's gonna spawn there. Oh, behind you, Martin. There we go, you got it. Oh, did you get it? No, you didn't. Gonna have to provoke it. Yeah, there we go. You got it, you got it. Yeah. Oh. Get out the AoE, Martin. Otherwise you're gonna... Well done, you moved. But these are only level 17 and 18. That's what's really bad about it, Delhi. Like, I've seen impatient teams before. At the AoE, dude. You got paralyzed. Don't worry, I got it. You gotta watch your feet, dude. You gotta watch your feet. Just like boxing. At the AoE, well done, well done. Just stand to the edge of it. Well done, you got it, you got it. Keep hammering away. Nice job. Right, I don't need that. Martin, roll on the loot. So I think you have to use the touchpad. And if it's loot that you can use for your class, you'll get a new piece of armor. There we go. You can either change it now or you can do it afterwards. It's completely up to you. Considering we are running at your thing. No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. Don't worry. I think you and Delhi both missed the AoE on the first time. Hey, Lanny, welcome back. So you're doing fine, Martin. You're doing fine. You both did really well at this for the first time tanking this dungeon. I remember I was so nervous when I first did this dungeon that I thought I was gonna die consistently. Who would have thought I'd actually end up mentoring? There we go, level up. Oh, we hit level... What level did I just hit? Oh, I obtained level 21. Oh, nice. That's cool. Delhi, you know how I can read my stream chat at the same time as playing the game in a lot of cases? That's how I learned to do this. It was by playing this game. I literally got used to basically reading my chat box and telling my friend what was written in it. While I was watching the AoE below my feet. So it's really good practice if you can actually get into the habit of doing that, Emic. Yeah, just focus on the boss, Martin. Don't worry about the edge. We'll get the edge. Or actually, they get the edge because I'm not... I only heal as opposed to actually bother to, You will with practice, Deli, you will with practice. Like I said, it's all about the practice, Deli, it's all about the practice. Once we've done like 9 or 10 of these, you'll get the hang of it really easily. And you've got to remember, every one of these is different. So although a lot of them will have very similar elements, there's little things that will make different things. And that's the one thing that the game doesn't really teach you. I love the way that the DPS told mine to actually concentrate on the boss because I forgot to do it, but yet they were the one running in there at the start. Like, what the hell? And yet they ended up drawing more towards him. That's not helpful. This is not meant to be a speed run for a dungeon. I should be thankful that I've probably got actually enough of trust in my own ability to heal. This way, Martin. This way. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Of course they would have to do that. I knew they were gonna try. Oh. If they hadn't pulled so many, this would not have been an issue. 2 seconds, Marty. Why the hell they did that, I will never understand. GG, Marty. You going down there or? That was lucky. Right, Marty, this next bit, dude, once we get to the final boss, just concentrate on the boss. Don't worry, dude, don't worry. They're rushing it. They're rushing it. Don't apologize. They are rushing it. That's what's... Just concentrate on the boss, the captain, Martin. Don't worry about the ads. Just concentrate on the boss. Wrong character, Martin. Wrong character. Just concentrate on the captain. Well done, dude. You're holding aggro really well, though. Because I haven't actually dropped. And if I'm not pulling aggro, you know you're doing really good. Because last time the DPS was pulling when me and Deli did this because the DPS was rushing, but you've done a really good job. Even though the DPS is trying to pull like a madman. Hey Brett, welcome back, dude. And they are pulling like madmen. Really? But we don't have to aggro all the mobs at the one time. Why the hell they feel the need to kill everything in a matter of seconds? I don't understand. This is not a race. I'd much rather we make it through the dungeon in one piece as opposed to being made to restart 12 times. I don't care if it's low level. I'd love a team that just, yeah. They're making it sound like it's a race to get to the end. That's not how this works. And if you think that's the case, you're playing the wrong game. There really shouldn't be DPS if that's all they care about. They should be a tank and then run it at their own speed. Or even worse, play a healer and then realise that actually rushing the team does not help. I'm not moaning at you anyway, Martin. I'm moaning at the DPS. Because I'd much rather run a dungeon slowly and know we survived it than I would run a dungeon and know we had to die 10 times to get to the end. Right, Martin, once you've killed all these, just wait for me to Just wait for me to explain what you've got to do next before we go in there. If need be, watch the cutscene and listen to me explain it. Because this next cutscene is pretty cool. I just don't understand why they're saying pull all of them. Because in a higher level dungeon, if he was to pull all of them, we'd die outright. They're such lazy... Right, so Martin, for this next bit, just concentrate on the giant fish boss in the middle of the thing. Don't worry about the ads and don't worry about the bubbles. If need be, I'll get the bubbles. You haven't got the chat on? Thank God. Yeah, just concentrate on the boss in the middle. Keep him in the middle of the arena. Make sure he's just locked onto you. I've got the rest. Turn him round though, Martin. Turn him round so we can hit him from behind. There we go. Other side, Martin. Yeah, well done, well done, well done. You've done it. You done it. You done it. Stay there. Stay there. Oh. Oh. There we go. Go on. Little bit more. Little bit more. Yes. GG. We should have technically taken the bubbles out there, Martin, but because I knew we'd be able to do it without, that was why. That was why we didn't. You were fine. You did great, dude. You did great. You did great. Don't worry, dude. There we go. I don't need those. You can have those if you need them. GG, Martin. First dungeon down, dude. You're fine, dude. You're fine. They shouldn't have rushed. They shouldn't have rushed, dude. It was their own fault for rushing. Right, 14. What level is Stasha? Oh, not Stasha. What level is Copperbell? Sorry. 17. There you go. You can go do the next mission now, dude. You've got the next story mission, and then you'll unlock the next dungeon. Oh, and don't forget to do your class quest if you've unlocked them now, Martin. So don't forget to go back to the Gladiator Guild in Uda. And while you do that, I'm gonna go and queue for Copperbell. So I need to remove you. I need to disband the party for a minute. There we go. Good job, dude. Good job. Congratulations. Yeah, Martin. In a higher level dungeon, even with a DPS that knows what they're doing, if you were to pull too many mobs, you did really well. You did really well. You had your placements down for the majority of it. The only thing you need to do is make sure to watch more for the AoE. Yeah, make sure to watch more for the AoE and only pull as many as you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable just pulling 3 or 4 at a time, pull 3 or 4. Don't pull any more. Even if the DPS is getting pissed because you're not moving quick enough. We run the dungeon at tank speed, or at very least healer speed, not DPS. Because the healer is the one that will get you through it. If you can't tank effectively because they're trying to make you fight 6 enemies and constantly dying, you'll have more team members quit a dungeon because of that than they would if you did it slow. But yeah, you did fine, dude. You did fine. I need to reset my HUD to default because they're all too small. There we go. But yeah, honestly, Martin, honestly, you run the dungeon at the speed that you need to, or at the speed the healer needs you to. Because at the end of the day, you could get DPS replacements really easily. If the DPS want to rush it because they're level 60 and they've done it 100 times, tell them to jog on. Oh, and occasionally leave the chat box open, Martin, because if you get a really nice team, they won't shout at you. They will offer you advice on how to better do it. You can't give me player commendations because we're friends. Did you know, dude, if you beat all the run and gun levels without shooting anything in the levels and you go to the Turtle Island on free, you unlock black and white mode? No, I didn't know that, Lally. Yeah, no, Martin, but you'll get better with more practice. Like I said, tanking a primal is a lot different to tanking one of those dungeons. I mean, hell, tanking Levy primal is something else. Tanking Levy primal is horrible. I don't even know how I'm going to explain that one to you two when we get there. It's just going to be watch what I do, but don't do what I do, if that makes sense. Because I tend to end up... Levy is the one primal. It doesn't seem to matter how many times I go through it. I just die there. Or I'll get my movement wrong at the very last second and get thrown off the boat. Oh, and Titan. Yeah, Titan's a bitch. The less said about a Titan is probably the better. Titan is troll. But I think when we get to the primals, you guys will enjoy them, I must admit. Oh, Deli. You know how I said yesterday about the class list? So all you do to switch job classes, Deli, is this. Go to the guild and get the first class quest. Then, just change it to the recommended gear. And then, click on the bit that says gear set list. And press the plus. Then you'll create a new one for that class. That way, you don't have to reset the armors all back up. At least they have faith. even if I don't. Oh, shit. I lost the aggro. Well, I didn't lose it. It's just I untargeted off the enemy. How would you know a guild for DPS? Go to the character and then class thing, Deli. And then it will show you which one it is for. Oh, we need the fire sound. Oh, okay. No, we needed the tiny key. So you're looking for either the Lancer, the Formatage, the Right, let's try drag some more. Oh. There we go. There we go. I wasn't quite in the right place there. But luckily no one seemed to worry too much about it. Or you're looking for the Lancer guild. It depends what one you want to play. What class do you want to play, Deli? That's the main thing. There we go. Oh. They don't mind me pulling the whole dungeon because they trust me. That could be a bad time if that goes badly, you know? Oh, where's the other one? Shit, I've gone the wrong way, whoopsie. Shit! Oh, okay. They still had it. Yeah, I'm playing tank now. I'm Marauder. But I ran the wrong way because they told me to try and pull every mob. And me being nervous because I haven't done this in a while did not help me there. Oh. There we go. We're just pulling 5 at a time now. Damn, these DPS trust me. And this healer seems to know what it's doing. I get you, Deli. That's fine, that's fine. This DPS and this healer's crazy. They're just like, yeah, Brett, pull everything, you'll be fine. Right. Oosh. No, I don't think it's anyone that I know. I mean, it could be. It could be friends that have got ults, but with those names, I don't think so. It's just sometimes you'll get a team that really does trust you. It does happen from time to time. It's normally because everyone thinks I'm a really good tank, whereas I just don't have a lot of faith in my own ability. Hey, right, next part. Oh, they pulled before I did. Oh no, they'd already killed it before I did. Nice. Right, where are the monsters? There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, because these are just mobs. We're waiting for the other mob to spawn. The giant monster thingy. Yeah, because this bit isn't my part, it's the next part that's my bit. There we go. Right, where is it? There we go. I wondered where it was. Right, where are you, little shit? There. There is it. Yeah, Rogue's a good DPS. I enjoy playing Rogue. Where's the next one? There. Rogue is quite fun to play, but you have to make sure, Deli, you know how I told you to train gladiators so that you remember to turn them round? It's because a lot of the Rogue's moves end up requiring you need to attack from behind. There we go. Right, where's Kotos? Oh. No, you don't. No, you don't. Right, can I use those? No, there isn't really any need for me, so I will pass them. Oh, shit. They're happy, just kind of... Oh, come on. Oh, damn it, it pushed me into the lift. Oh. How do you know when to pass on treasure chests? Because it's items that you can't use. It's items that you can't use. Where's the other one? Oh, they must be at the bottom. You can though, you can keep them for the other classes. You can keep them for the other classes. See, that's what I like about this. See, they're not even really taking this seriously. Like, they're not worried about even if I take this badly, because they're like, you're gonna be fine. They're just dropping lifts on me and stuff. That's the type of team that I like, because they don't... It's not stressful when it's like this. They just want to have fun if they're going to be made to redo a dungeon for the 300th time. Yeah, but remember, if it's... Martin, if it's for a class that you want to train as, then it's worth keeping it. I mean, I'm going to train every class, so I'm going to need armor. Right. So this one, guys, this monster here, gradually gets bigger and bigger. And you have to guide him towards the thing here. You have to guide him towards the bombs. And then destroy the bombs while he's next to you. So Deli, you basically have to provoke this and then drag him towards you. Oh. Because you have to make it so that he's small enough to eventually destroy. Yeah, so you're fighting two giant green bogies, basically. There we go, at the area. Oh, and don't get caught in the self-destruct area, because you will die. As they almost just found out. I love the way that they almost died and they just stood up there at the top just healing. Like, literally not a damn care in the world. Like, literally do not give a shit. There we go. This is quite a fun dungeon to play through. Right, I don't need that. Pass on that one. Also, not all the enemies in this bit need to be killed. It's not a requirement if that makes sense to you guys. It's just they are there if you want the level up. Oh. How do you know if Iron Will is off? Because there will be no... You see where the symbol is at the top of mine that's red and green, Martin? Your yellow one won't be there. Your yellow one will not be there if you've turned it off. Make sense? Right, I can't remember whether there's any special thing for this. Slaves no more! Free! Right, because I need to... Oh, damn it. They aggroed it before I'd actually had time. That's cool, though. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember. He will walk off, so you have to kill the stone servant before. Right, so the numbers above their head for you guys. The numbers some teams will use so that the tank knows which enemy they have to kill, if that makes sense. And it stops me basically trying to go for all the enemies. Because in low-level dungeons like this, if you've got a team that knows what they're doing, we won't even bother concentrating on the mobs. We'll just concentrate on trying to beat the boss into a pulp. Yay! I got 2 player comms. Awesome. I ain't that rusty. I'm happy about that. Right, 2 minutes. I will be right back. Thank you for the GG, dude. I forgot about it. Yeah, let me explain that again. Let me explain that again. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Deli. Yeah. So the commendations are basically a way of saying you did a good thing at the job, Martin. But considering we had a DPS that rushed for your one, they were only in it for themselves. So don't worry about it too much. Don't worry, you'll get one in the future, dude. You will get one in the future. It's just practice. Like I said, they rushed you through the dungeon and didn't let us run it at normal speed. It's their own thing if they died type thing. Where I gotta go for this one? You did, dude. You did fine. Like I said, they were the ones that rushed it. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that. You have nothing to do now? You must have another story mission to do, Deli. Oh, you need to do the dungeon, don't you? Do you want me to heal you through the, dungeon once I've dropped this off? I can do that before I go for dinner if you want. I just have to go and repair my equipment before we do it. No, this is the dungeon I just did, Martin. You've got another dungeon before that dungeon. You've got another dungeon before that dungeon, dude. And okay, I'll help you do that, Deli. I'll help you do that. I'm just gonna go hand this in so that it's done. Where's the... Yeah, there. Yeah, Martin, you've got to go and get the next dungeon unlocked before we can do the one that I'm on now. Then I'll heal you through that one when I come back. Because what I'm doing is I'm going to tank it through so you guys can see it done once. Then if you watch my positionings and where I am, it will make it a little bit easier for you guys. Yeah, that's the one, Martin. That's the one. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume and all our worth of material she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papashan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It will do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. No, she screamed. I don't mind, because I'm gonna do both. I was gonna do both of them today. That was why I left the time, Deli. So that I could help you guys with it. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I brought this and paid for it with my own coin. What rot, you refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it once more, give back what you stole or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blade, you know, help keep the streets safe for the law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. Wow, they're scummy. They're scummy people. But I've done nothing wrong. 12 as my witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of you. I swear on my mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I brought this with my coin I saved. I only wanted to treat my children to a decent meal. And who the hell's are you when you're at home? The dog's master? I've had enough of this mama's farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. You won't fail at the next dungeon, Deli. You'll be fine. Right, I need to do this quest first though, Deli. And that. And back to that. Two of them, three of them. Okay, fair enough. Come on then. I've just got to do this quest first, Ellie. Then I can heal you through it. Next one. Duty complete. Do you need, probably, shield throw and total eclipse more, honestly, Martin. Shield throw and total eclipse. Or shield lob, sorry. Shield lob. Right, 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, you can shield lob while in battle, Martin. I don't get paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you, thrice over. No, Martin. Martin, Also, if you use Shield Lob and one of the other moves, Total Eclipse, it will Total Eclipse hits every enemy. So that way you can keep aggro more and keep them all facing you. Provoke will only target one enemy, not all of them. Whereas Overpower for me hits everyone in a thing. That's kind of what Shield Lob does for you, if that makes sense. I swear there were more refugees when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. Where a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like that aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. How many dungeons are there? Hang on, I can tell you. There are several, Deli. Hang on. You do better asking me how many primals there are, I'd probably... There are currently, hang on. Oh, wow. 75 apparently, Delhi. 75. 75 dungeons and probably about 70 primals, I'm guessing. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening in other cities. If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Udar has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that refugees would try their luck there first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence does foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, I always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Galilean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff. It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know that what this place is like. If you've no coin, you have no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and leave honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Fennerland. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think Uldar was well on its way to recovery. Up here through the veil of prosperity, and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Like I said, Deli, just wait till you get to the primals. That'll be where you'll enjoy some of the designs of them. And like I said, some of the Heavensward dungeons are amazing. Madam, are you alright? It's just like, yeah, I just passed out, I'm fine. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? Well, you threatened her first. What, you saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Bruh, I will overlook this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what the monster might have done. Doesn't bear thinking about. Ever the selfless hero, I see. Hey, it's Yashola. It's been a while, adventurer. I've been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limbs of Laminsa. You've discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you've displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. When you come upon those in need, you give them succour with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good, whether you mean it to or not, if it is a happy knack and one which speaks volumes of your character. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience, visions like the one you had here moments ago. If I am not mistaken, I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the self-same talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause, a cause which would greatly benefit your support. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we would be glad to do all within our power to aid you in our endeavours. Think on my offer a while. Should you agree to accept it, pray speak with Emote, the proprietress of the Quicksand, a close friend and ally of ours. Inform her you have been chosen by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. So Delhi, when you get to level 30 as a gladiator, you will gain a class change. So your gladiator will become a pugilist, I think. For Marauder, mine becomes a warrior, and I get a spirit gem. For yours, you become a pugilist, but I don't know what you, I don't know what changes it gives you, if that makes sense. So every time you hit 30 as a class, your class will change ever so slightly. Rogue at level 30 becomes ninja, and you get a full-on ninja outfit. It's awesome. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze a knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tales of a gentleman's woe with the women's folk from time to time. Ah, Vic, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe, and look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with the giants in the dark. You're every the adventurer me only said you'd be, Vic. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. You're thinking of going rogue because of the swords? Sounds like an idea. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Hey, it's the girl from earlier. Thank you for sparing the time. I realise you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. Speak or forever hold your peace. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you. I'm not very good in being one, truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Javeri, and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but saying that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn till dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day I thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, all of you've achieved, I feel inspired, just as Aviri once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to my village of birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first to ask your name. Thick Bunny, I shan't forget. Thank you, Thick Bunny. I pray that we will meet again. Fare ye well. Adventuring can be a cruel bleeding business. Time was. I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. I thought it would be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. How did I get my name? Oh, basically when I started the game, I was talking to Kara about the game, and then they all kept shouting names in. And yeah, then Kara was like, how about a Thick Bunny? Because it was going to be Thick Bunny 69 something else, but you've only got 20 characters. So we had to shorten it down. But yeah, you should go back and watch the first stream, Martin. And just watch how long it took to build the actual character. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. And I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. Congratulations, Lally dude. And that goes double for yours, Thick. What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? You might have, I think you missed the start of it, Martin. I think you missed the start. They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Thick, the Scions aren't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work, pardon me. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would still think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I can tell you what I know. There we go. There we go. Right, Deli, do you want me to help you through this dungeon before I go for dinner now? Because I'll go and heal up. I'll go and fix my equipment before we start. Rather than do the next quest before we No, I can do it now. I can do it now. Just let me go back and fix my armor. I'll go back to Limsa. Right, need to go to the F. Oh no, there is one there. I've had a lot of fun starting this again, I must admit. I have had a lot of fun. The Rogue Guild, the Rogue Guild is in Limsa, Delhi. So it's here. So you have a thing in this called free companies, Martin. It's like giant guilds that will, it's like giant guilds that will let you, and if you go to the Fisherman's Guild, Delhi, then, it's, the Rogue Guild is here. If I remember correctly. The other side. Yeah. Look. There. There on the map. You just go to Limsa and then go to Fisherman's Alley. Yeah, there's a giant thing called a free company, Martin. And free companies are like giant guilds of all the players. So you join one and you can build up housing. You can build your own airship. But the FC that I was part of, at the beginning it was a really close-knit family and everything. But as it got bigger, there were just, whereas I was the type of person that would help everyone, the cliques developed, so, no one really answered anything when you needed help past the point. Like, not me personally. I helped anyone that wanted help with things if I'd unlocked the things. But, cliques had developed and it was just one of those things. The last time that I did one of the dungeons, I came back and one of my friends had a big argument with everybody and it just felt like it was time to leave. So I wasn't certain I was coming back. Like, that's been the thing since I've been building the furniture and stuff and cooking. It reminds me why I miss it. But if it makes sense, I only missed certain aspects about it. So, like the building and the... Right, hang on, Dolly. I will invite you and then we can do the thing. Have you repaired your armor, Delhi? Have you repaired your armor? Because I don't want to queue up if you're not ready quite. Okie dokie. Right, I will start this as soon as... Yeah, it was just one of those things, honestly, Martin. It was just one of those things that happened. It wasn't anybody's fault. It just... Right, let's go! Oh, hang on. That. Oh. Go on then. You got this, Dolly. You got this. There we go. Well done, Deli. You got the aggro hold this time. You got the aggro hold. Oh. Now I managed to do this. This way, Deli. Ellie, don't forget Total Eclipse and to throw the shield a couple of times as well. Because where we've got a black mage, they're going to pull a lot more aggro than what you're normally used to. You have to, yeah, that's kind of normal. That's kind of normal for reverse dungeon, dude. Yeah, you need to use you need to use Eclipse more. GG, you got it, Deli, you got it, you got it. GG, Deli. Oh, Deli, you haven't got Iron Will on either. I did wonder why it wasn't, There we go. GG. Great job, Deli. Great job. Keep it up. Yeah, they only let you put certain names in on it, Predator. Nice one, Deli. Nice one. That's what you want to do at the start of every one, Martin and Deli, is make sure that you've got Iron Will turned on. It kind of... I don't want to say it kind of has to become second nature, but it helps if it does. Otherwise, you'll get one idiot of a DPS that will end up moaning because you didn't do it. The dungeon... Just wait till you get to the first primal, honestly, Martin. When you get to the first primal, that'll be where you'll be laughing. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Primals are like really big bosses, Martin, but there's like only one of them and mobs. It's not like a dungeon at all. It's oh. So Deli, there's gonna be two monsters. There's gonna be one there and one that comes out of the wall. Concentrate the one on the wall, not the small one. You need to make sure you provoke the other one. Otherwise, we're gonna wipe pretty quickly. Well done. Hey, Law, welcome back, dude. You did brilliantly, Deli. You did brilliantly. Because there's 2 or 3 of those that appear in this one, Deli. Right, Deli, before we carry on, the next bit, when we get to the bit with the green thing, make sure to avoid the orange AoE. I will tell you when we get there. You're gonna be a Jedi? Nice one, dude. How you been, Law? I hope you're keeping well, dude. No, it's only level 20 actually, Martin. Martin, it's only a level 20 or 25 dungeon. Or boss. What do you think of it though now, Martin? Now you've done the first dungeon, what did you think of it? Because I've had friends that have played it but didn't like the first dungeon, but by the time they'd hit the third or fourth, they were like, actually, this is a lot of fun. I just like the item drops. I must admit, I do love the item drops. Dude, honestly, I panic now, and considering the amount of these that I've done, I would never say it particularly gets any... Like, the more of them you do, you'll find your rhythm a lot quicker. But, even now, for the amount of dungeons in this that I've tanked, there's still certain ones that I'll be like, I can do that one with my eyes shut. And then there's the other ones that I just like, I can't deal with it. Okay, I'll be out in a bit. Okie dokie. You'll find the more of these you do, Martin, once you've like memorized the little things, like remembering the iron will is switched on, and to throw the shield, you'll get the hang of it really easily, dude. Like I said, it's the little bits that are tricky. Nice one, dude. Congratulations on the promotion, though. You're gonna have another monster pop out, I think, soon, Deli. So just keep an eye out. Because they pop out of the wall a lot in this one, like twice, I think. You're doing fine though, Deli, you're doing fine. Just remember to shield throw a couple more times if they suddenly start running towards the Black Mage. Because of the amount of aggro that the Black Mage will pull. But you're doing fine, because from what I can see, they're not pulling that hard. It's been quiet on and off sometimes, dude. And we were almost up to 1.1, but it seems to have dropped off a bit, so... But I'm sure it will grow again soon enough. Right, so, we need an... Oh, we've got both of them now. Hang on. There we go. Right, ready, Deli? Next enemy is coming. 3, 2, 1. 3, the next bit. I thought they were popping up before that, because I think it was because we dragged them further when I was doing it. Ignore that. Here we go. I hope to. Whether I'll get one straight away, I'm not sure, dude. Right, for this bit, Deli, a lot of this, before you actually manage to kill them, us as DPS probably will have killed them. So this bit, you can try and attack them, but we may well have killed them before you managed to target lock. Because that kind of happens. Oh. There we go, I aggroed slightly too much there, Deli. Sorry about that. But I needed to heal everyone because I think the Black Mage kind of wandered off the reservation. This is quite peaceful, actually, healing these for you guys, I must admit. Which is something I never actually thought I would say. Because I hated healing when I started this. Yeah, it probably is the dream one day, honestly. There we go, Deli. Need to provoke. There you go, you got it, you got it, you got it. There we go, GG, Deli, GG. Right, I don't need that, so I'm going to pass on that. So yeah. Nah, depends where it is. Depends where it is, honestly, Martin. Which one are you? Where are you? Where's the mission? Right, so this one, Deli. This one, before we carry on. There's an orange bomb that will spawn in the middle of the arena. You need to guide the giant green monster that is basically huge at the start. You need to guide the giant green monster to the to where the bomb is, and then get out of the AoE when it comes up self-destruct and the timer starts to go. If you are stood in the AoE, I won't be able to save you. So keep an eye on your feet and remember to move quickly. Because otherwise you will get squished and it's not going to be a fun time. The only reason they actually managed to survive it last time, I think, is because they were level 40. So I think it took their health balance into thing. When I did it as the tank. Because of their upgraded equipment, that's the only way they would have survived it. Because they were stood slap bang in the middle when it happened. I was like, what the hell? I've never known anyone to actually survive that. Oh. Yeah, I dragged it, sorry. Well done though, Deli, because we were all hitting our attacks there and you still held aggro. GG, Deli. You're getting better at this. You're getting a lot better. You've got the form stand now. You've got it down. You're adding more shield throws in there to hold it as well. It means I can occasionally stop healing and then switch to attack. Which will help this speed this up in the long run. What level does this mission require? 17. You have to be level 17 to have unlocked it. GG. Nice one, Deli. Nice one. Right, we need that. Right. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot there were two of them. My bad. Yeah, you can unlock the gold saucer, Martin. You can unlock the gold saucer. Right, I need to grab the fire sand. Right, Dali, the next bit is where that where the monster is that I was telling you about. And once we do this next bit, then right, so yeah, this is the bit. Once we go through this bit. So I'll shout when the bombs spawned. I'll shout and make sure the green thing is in that circle. You just concentrate on the green thing. Don't worry about the Spriggans. The only thing you need to do is do enough damage when the bomb spawns to actually get it to self-destruct. Apart from that, concentrate on keeping that right in the middle. The rest will be easy. I say because I'm only healing. Although to be fair, the DPS know what they're doing, so I don't actually need to even... As long as no one's dying, it's fun. There we go. Right, blasting caps behind you, Dully. So back up just slightly. When you get a chance. There we go. Right, out the circle, out the circle. Well done. Right, we got to do that twice more. We got to do that twice more. Okay, Laura, it was good to see you. Have a good sleep, dude. I hope to see you again soon. Oh. Out the show. There we go. Well done, well done. Okay. I'll be out in a second. Oh. Wait for the... Where's the other one? Oh, okay. It isn't spawn. Out the circle, Deli, out the circle. GG, well done, you got it, you got it. Now we can kill them. Now we can kill them. There we go, Deli, GG. You had it perfect. Right, hang on, guys. You did that perfectly, Deli. That was flawless. It's not though. Once you've done it enough times, it's quite simple. Go on then, you've got the next bit. You don't have to actually attack all the enemies here. It's just a thing there. That's why I always leave the DPS to do that and just concentrate on holding it in the middle near the bombs. No, you don't have to kill them all. It's only if you want it for XP. It's not necessity to kill them all, if that makes sense, Marty. I like killing them all if it's the first dungeon for you guys, because it makes it so that you guys can see the whole dungeon. But if you've got a team that wants to rush, then they won't do that. Therefore, it's not really worth the like you end up getting a team that will try and basically pull every mob, which in this dungeon isn't actually that bad. Like, you saw what my team was like when I was tanking it. They knew what they were doing, so they trusted me to do it. But in a higher level dungeon, if you try and do that without the right set of equipment, you'll just get torn to pieces. No, not really, dude, because all the dungeons are set anyway. And you've got to remember, when you're doing this just for duty leveling to get your daily bonus, when you're already level 50, you're not going to really earn that much XP from a level 20 dungeon, even when you're playing it unsynced. Because at level 50 and 60, when you get this for daily, you can now do them unsynced. So you do it with your level 60 equipment, and you basically just smash through it. You see what I mean? Because all the enemies in the dungeon, Martin, have the same amount of XP, so you're not really gaining anything from them. Well, from not killing everyone. Right, get the one at the back, Deli. Get the one at the back. Because the big thing's going to come after us otherwise. There we go, there we go. Just shield throw at the lot of them and then it'll make it easier. There we go. You got it, you got it, you got it. GG. There we go. We'll make a top tier gladiator out of you yet. Level 23. GG, Deli. Right, this way. Oh shit, I pulled. Sorry, Deli. That was my fault then. I messed it up. You have, but I messed that up because I pulled them too early. I stood in the wrong place and then triggered the battle straight off the bat. The hard part is just remembering to shield throw in case some of them get away. It's like when that happens, then you've got an issue. Right, for this last bit, Deli, just concentrate on the boss. The giant boss. Don't worry about even when he starts running away from the wall. Yeah, you have to follow him, Deli. He doesn't stay in one place. He doesn't stay in one spot. Some of them will do that. It's to try and throw you off so that the GG, Deli, GG. Try and get behind him again if possible so that they turn around. Because that way the black mage will be fine in case they end up getting sideswiped. Oh, that's alright. The Pugilist moved. That's nice. They made it easier for you somewhat. They were adjusting to your movement. That's cool. Sometimes you'll get a team like that just know to do it. And that one clearly knows what he's doing. GG, Deli. Mastering the aggro. Mastering the aggro. Yay! We did it. GG, team. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Britt, dude. You're welcome, Deli. You did absolutely brilliantly. You did absolutely brilliantly. But there, once we've left the dungeon, and you've gone and got the next mission. Deli, did you get both the comms for that? Did you get both the commendations? I'm assuming you must have got one of them and the other one went to the other... to the mage for telling the new guy how this works. Oh, you got both. GG. No, you didn't, Martin. Like I said, you'll get teams that will just rush. You'll get teams that will just rush. But, yeah. I'm gonna go and eat dinner and then I will come back and stream some more of this. I will come back and stream some more of this once I've had dinner. But yeah. Martin, if you want, unlock the next... Pardon me. Unlock the next dungeon, Martin, and then I'll heal you through that when I come back. I will, dude. GG, you two. You did an absolutely great job. Keep practicing. You'll get it down. Keep practicing. Next one's ready to go. Okay, I'll help. When I load the stream back up after dinner. You did fine, Deli. You did fine. You had that final boss, and you didn't drop aggro once. You did that really well. Yeah, I will load the stream back up, and then I'll heal you through the second one when I come back, mine. See you all in a bit. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.